Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. This defense for the Bengals, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright. Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
319, 56, 56.
Allen maybe with a free play. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So offsides the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Cook following the penalty. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The Bills at 4 and 8 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. They run it again with Cook. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. You talk about this Bengals defense. They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line.
And this is exactly the kind of drive you're hoping for out of the gates. They're mixing the run and the pass well, keeping this defense off balance early. And they're on the march here with another first down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Five wide.
Allen now looks to throw. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
It's now 3rd down.
Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball out of the hands of the quarterback very quickly.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Round 80.
Back to throw. Allen. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Can.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. Now he's free to midfield. T. Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. T. Higgins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, Everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Here's Cook again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Round 80! Alert! Look out!
Give to Cook out of the gun. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
And now they'll throw without him. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's make something happen. Come on.
Round 80! What's that?
Cook up the gut. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now 2nd and 5. Allen off the play fake. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Allen going to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
On one, ready?
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
11, pump, gun. Stop. 12. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go. Stop.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
11. Here we go. 11.
And Burrow going to change the play.
11 mighty. 11 MT. 11. Stop.
On 2nd and 9. Burrow. And this is incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
11 MT. 180. 11. Stop.
And Burrow going to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 16. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
One, ready? Here we go. 12. Big 13. Stop.
From the gun again to Brown. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second and 5.
11 Thomas. 12. Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bengals are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Second down and 3.
42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Allen. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle. He's got arguably the strongest arm in the business, and he uncorks a deep one here. But that one falls incomplete.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Gun. 11 Thomas. Wide 80.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Here we go. 12. 180. 11 MT. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he'll be touchdown in the end, but a big play on that one.
That's another Bengals first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And a Bengal first down.
11. Here we go. 11. Wide 80. 12. 11 Thomas. 12.
Slot man moves right.
Stop.
Now Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
On 1, ready? 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. Caught on the slant. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. T. Higgins as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Evan McPherson to kick off for
So
Cincinnati.
not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
alert, alert, alert. What's that?
Throwing now is Allen. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Shamar Stewart has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On play action, Allen under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Brown 80. Look out.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That's good for a Bill.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Tyson Anderson there to get him down defensively. Here's a 2nd and 8.
To the air, Allen. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught left side by Cooks. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
11. Let's get set. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Nice his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material.
Running right, here's Brown. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs,
11,
taking their time and making it work.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Now
a give, left side, Brown with it. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
3rd down and 6.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
11, mighty.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. That is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Alert! We go.
Allen. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here's Jones.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now it's Burrow. On the move past the 40. 6-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 52 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open.
11.
And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
An inside give, Brown. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Tre'Davious White that time getting there for the loss.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT.
Burrow looking to pass. Got a man, and he hits it in stride. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Jamar Chase
With career touchdown number 60.
And the Bengals extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And he stopped immediately there.
And we have an injury on the play, and it looks like the running back, James Cook, is the one who's down. Now 2nd and 9.
Now Allen. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. B.J. Hill picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense on 3rd down, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and a mile. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
T.J. Sanders brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
Ready?
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
They're going to look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. That defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Up the middle to Davis. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
49 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Look out. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. Inside the 20.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
I'm one.
The
Ready?
Bengals drive about to get going. And checking the
Here we go, here we
timeouts.
go.
They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
11 MT. 11 MT. Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11 Thomas. Dot.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 44 yards.
Here we go.
Another Bengals.
Big 13. Big 13.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear?